Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Well, the Buffalo Bills fell to 3-2 after their Sunday morning loss, well, in the United States, to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it definitely was a costly game as they did receive future Hall of Famer Von Miller back on the field after he missed the first 4 games. But man, we saw the Bills suffer a lot of injuries in that London game, and definitely one very severe one. This is via Ian Rappaport. Bills star linebacker Matt Milano suffered a fractured leg and is feared to have suffered a season ending knee injury in today's loss. Sources tell me and Mike Garafalo they are checking on the ACL. MRI coming, but missing the rest of the season is likely. One of the NFL's best linebackers, and that is definitely the truth right there. Milano was a first team All Pro last season as he was named to his first Pro Bowl with the Bills. Of course, the Bills let Tremaine Edmonds walk as he went to the Chicago Bears in free agency. So Matt Milano was expected to do even more, and he was off to a great start. He even had 2 interceptions coming into the game. Unfortunately, looking like he's out for the season. Lost in the first quarter. Well, who knows if Travis Etienne would have had those long fourth quarter touchdowns if he were on the field. Of course, this comes 1 week after ESPN. This happened after the during the Bills Dolphins game. Bills quarterback Tre'Davious White has season ending torn Achilles. Unfortunately, he's had some injury woes over the past few seasons. Now likely to, well, will miss the entire rest of the season. So not only did they lose their best cornerback, they now lost their best linebacker for the season, and Milano, arguably their best defensive player on the team. Um, I heard some quotes that they were not happy about the playing surface at London. What do you know? It's turf. We've heard that debate, turf versus grass, pretty much universally. Players are for grass, but I forget who it was, but one of the Bills was quoted as saying, like, we flew all the way to London to play on cement. And, we saw it. We saw how many stoppages did we see during that game because a Buffalo Bill was down with an injury. But very unfortunate news for Buffalo. What do you think? Can they still contend for the Super Bowl without both Tre'Davious White and Matt Milano? The trade deadline is coming up. So maybe they find a reinforcement for one of those positions. We have seen a few trades already over the past week or so. So maybe we see somewhat of um, a trade deadline that's not super quiet. But again, huge loss for the Bills. Fall to 3-2. Jacksonville's offense, even though they only scored 25, they were able to move the ball pretty easily. Again, not having Matt Milano out there was a huge loss. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.